Oh, just sitting in the trailer here at Lost Maples, not state park, state natural area, but it still counts. It's on the list of things we need to do because it's on our, look out there, Mama. It's on our scratch off Texas map. So we had to go. Anyways, we just got back. I don't have the map. The dogs destroyed our map. I'd show you the loop we just did. We just did a 7-mile hike. About 400 foot elevation up and 400 foot back down. And I couldn't tell you the last time I walked 7 miles. I have pooped. We're about to get some homemade green chili stew going from the Hatch Valley Green Chilies. I'll go out here and look at the campsite. They only have one campsite here. RVs, tents, everything. Look out the window. Is all just in this one area. We'll go out there. It's pretty nice. Oh, man, my legs are screaming. Oh, my poor legs. It's a little chilly. We had a cold front blew through yesterday, so it was about 39 last night. Which is chilly for us here in Texas, you know. But as you see, I got my beanie, got my flannel, got my vest. I camped here. I come out of here. And we had to put the canopy up because it was windy. And we got nobody next door. The bathroom's right there. There's the bathroom. Bloop. And nobody next to us, but all of them have this, you know, they have pretty good little canopies over the picnic tables and the fire pits. We got a burn ban right now. It's really dry. The creek is right here. If I come here, there's a road between us, but if you look through there, that's all emerald green water right there. We got a neighbor on this side of us. See, this is us. We got a neighbor right there. Luckily, that's my parents came. My dad went on the 7-mile hike with us. He'll be 80 next week or next month. We got our lights up and our canopy. It's really nice. Everybody's just one loop. There's no inside or outside. It's just one, you know, usually there's a loop and you get inside. It just comes in right here. You got camping on this side, camping on that side. And it goes right there. You see a white truck over here. It just loops around and comes back. Where that white truck is, that's campsite number 16. That's a good campsite because you don't got anybody on either side of you. But the last one in this row here is number 15, and it's really the best. So if you come out here, number 16 is all by itself, but number 15 is actually better. We got this one because it's number 10 and that's number 11. They were both available. My parents wanted to come out here. This is a rescheduled camp. We were scheduled out here back in September. I think my parents had a boo-boo on their tow vehicle over back in, I'm gonna blank that out. It busted the flange on there. And they had to, and my mom has a bum foot and that Jeep's a stick. So about 30 miles back, they came from a stop and it broke. And they pulled over and my mom had to drive the stick shift Jeep here with her bum ankle. So I think my wife's gonna drive it back to San Antonio for them. We'll just go home the long way. And this is it. It's nice and hilly. The hills are beautiful. I mean, the hiking out here, there's no real water. It's dry. Right now it's dry. Sometimes there's some water, but it's not really much to kayak. We didn't bring the kayaks. We brought our bikes, but there's only one trail you can bike on. What happened here? Look at that hill right there. Nice and woodsy. A little breezy, a little cool right now, but it is January. Anyways, no real kayak in here at Lost Maples, and really there's only one trail, and that you can bike on. And that you can only bike the first mile of that trail, but there's miles and miles of trail to hike. We did 7 miles, and it was just, we had some side quests, but it was really just one big loop that we did. I'll show on the map tomorrow. I'll do a little video of the map, but it's a real nice area. So the difference between state parks and state natural areas is the state parks have more amenities. The state natural areas, they do less amenities, you know, more vault toilets instead of showers. And I think they do have a shower here in this one, but, you know, you just try to preserve the natural nature more so than a state park, which I mean, it's not like they rape the nature at the state park, but there's just not as much stuff, not as much development. It's really awesome. They call it Lost Maples because there's a trail, and there is, normally we don't have maple trees in Texas. This is the land of live oak and mesquite and pecan. You know, there's a ton of maple trees down there. If you come in October, the leaves change color, because here in Texas, I mean, this is January, and it looks like that. These are all junipers and cedars and live oaks, and they don't lose their leaves. The live oaks, they lose their leaves in like March, but it's like a tooth. The new leaf pushes the old leaf out, so it's not like the leaves fall off. They're just never bare, and they're always green. So we don't get a lot of trees changing colors around here in South Texas, or in the hill country, which is where we are now. The red oaks will change colors, but there are not a whole lot of those. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of little maples down here. Just a little batch of them along the Sapinal River. And if you like to hike, boy, come on out. And they got a ton of primitive campsites up in these hills. You hike a couple of miles up into the hills, and you got campsites up there. It's pretty sick. Worth doing. It's worth doing. So come on out. Come on out. It's beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to get me some of this green chili stew. It's really dry. No fires. Look at that. Don't make a fire. That's what that says. All right. It's kind of rocky through here. Right by the river. You got a cliff face right here. I mean, this is really, really cool. Normally these are all maple trees. See the river? Really rocky hill country trails here. Ooh, frostweed. Oh man. Hang on, Aspen. Boy, she goes up as fast as she goes down. We had a cold front blow in last night. The wind chill was 20 this morning, with an air temperature of 36. There's about 45 now. Feels great, except the wind is kicking. All right. Aspen, keeping the pace up, just keeping me warm. There's a monkey rock. Monkey rock. Let's go this way, baby girl. Monkey rock. Here we come. Oh, oh, we've been hiking for miles and miles. We're up on top of this hill. I think we might have come up about 400 feet. And we just came out to this overhang. Boy, I cry. I'm like, oh man, I'm too old for this shit. And if I look back down here, here comes my 79-year-old dad with his walking stick. He'll see this video. He pushed us to do all these hikes. We could have turned around and went back at any point, but we kept getting to these checkpoints, and we'll say, all right, we'll see how we feel when we get to this checkpoint, if we go back or go left. And every time we've been going left, and then when we get up here, we're gonna make this big old loop. It's probably like a 5-mile loop. I'll show it on the map. Lots of elevation changes. My quads and my hammies are screaming. Aspen, she's just getting started. All right, we'll check in from one of the overlooks. I think there's one up here. Nothing but hiking at this place. All right, this is supposed to be a pretty good view. We haven't had any video documentation. This is why we came up, all that crazy stuff. Oh, here comes the rescue team. There was a girl back there that twisted her ankle. It is pretty treacherous climbing. I think this is the rescue team. She's down there. There. All right, well, all right, y'all are on video. Get the video there. What is it? It's about like before. It's nice. Let me get down here so we can see the pond. Oh. This is where we're headed. Climbed up and over this hill to do it. We're headed to that pond right there. So we got quite a downhill, and then the river goes off down through there. And you can see it's a dry riverbed right here, but it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. It just cuts off through there. Man, it's gorgeous. And it's been about 3.5 hours to get up here. Up slow, but worth it. All right, see you down there. Go ahead, Aspen, dude. Go slow for daddy. Just get some of this cool, treacherous trail. Oh, that we've been doing. Oh, Aspen came up this way. Come on, girl. It's still a ways down. Just... You got to come this way, baby girl. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna bust my ass on camera, or behind the camera. Aspen's built for this. I think we're about on mile 5. So my 53-year-old knee is feeling it a little bit. Oh, hang on, baby. Oh. See if I look back, let's see where. Look, my dad's still way up there. Here comes Mika. Yeah, this is a good, and we still got a ways to go down there. It goes, let's see if we can, hang on, baby. Go down in there. Oh, down and down and down. But it is beautiful. All right. clear. It doesn't even look like, if the wind wasn't blowing the top, you couldn't even tell. Oh, now we're leaving, heading home. But look, we do this drive through the little camp area. It's all it is. It's all it is. I'm gonna show you number 15, how sick it is. You got all these guys. When you get down here, the very last one, number 15 right here. And you would back in. You would have, hey, what happened? All your stuff right there. And then nobody, just woods and the dumpster. You'd be close to the dumpster. But this one over here is pretty cool too, number 16. It's just all by itself. But your awning would open directly to those woods, so you wouldn't have much yard, and everything's behind you, but real nice. You're all by yourself over here. Pretty cool. I guess you could even do number 7. Oh man, I guess you could even do number 17 right here. It's all by itself.
Go lay down, please.
So 15, 16, 17. All by themselves. Okay. Here's a little video of the map. This is the whole park right here. And this is the road that comes in. You come in right here, and let me see here. You come in, and then here's park headquarters. You come up like this, and the only turn in the whole area is right there, and that's the camping loop, and that's it. That is it. Come in, turn there, and you can camp, tent or RV. You come up here all the way to right here, and there's a split. See if I can get in there. When you get to this split, this is one parking area for this trails that go all the way back here. This is the, I think this one is called the West Trail here. This purple one. That's a long trail. That just goes along the river, along the river, along the river, along the river. You can see the topographical lines on here and all this topography. This is 2,200 feet. Down here at the river, I think it's 1,700 feet. Or you can go this way to this parking area, which is what we did. And this is your Lost Maple Trail. This is the Sabinal River. These creeks, I don't know if they have names. They're not on here or not, but this is all little creeks. And this is the Sabinal River. And so the trail we did was we walked up this way, came through here, and then got around all the way to here. This number 1, that's the Monkey Rock. See? Number 1, Monkey Rock. And then we got there and we decided, okay, are we going to go back? And we all looked to the guy with the walking stick, and he's like, trudge ahead. And this is 1,878 feet here. And you come around here, and this was the grotto. I got a picture of that. And at this point we had already hiked all the way up here. And at that point was kind of the decision. I don't know if you can read that. That says steep. And it's coming across all the topographical lines. So in this, from right here, you go from about 1,800 feet up to about 2,200 feet. And we got here, and we were like, hey man, you want to go check out this overlook? And we went and checked out this overlook, and it was okay. And then we walked all the way back. So that was a mile. It was only 0.35, so it was about 7/10 of a mile there and back, 3/4. Just skip that. You know, if you get here, don't go that way. I mean, the overhang, the look is okay, but all of this here, when you get right along here, this whole edge, this is a pretty steep cliff. This is where we were when we were looking down at this pond right here, this lake. We were up here looking down at that. But all of this, there's about 6 or 7 different spots you can hike out to the edge of the cliff, and they're all 30 times better than that. Now, if you're up here and you want to go see, go see. You can look back down on the park. You can see the headquarters and all that stuff. Anyways, we got over here. We did not go this way. So this is one of the campsites. This is another campsite. This trail is 3.1 miles without all the side quests. So you can hike up this trail. This is about 1.5 miles. to this campsite. And if you keep going, then you got to lug all your stuff. And this is really steep. You came across here, we came across there, and then there's another campsite out here. That's probably three miles plus to lug it out to there. And then coming down right here, this is also very steep. I had some video of us coming down right here. And then we got to this point, and then we just came back. But you can hike, instead of coming up the way we did, you could hike up this way and then take this trail all the way around. There's a spring up here. So this little creek right here that we were looking at the pond from up here, this is all fed by a spring. So there's always going to usually be water in there. And then there's another spring over here, and there's this loop. I mean, you're going to be 6 miles in one way just to get to this campsites out here. Pretty cool. So we did the green one, and it was cool. I guess we'll have to go back and do this one. We just didn't have it in us. Who does? Anyways, right off of Highway 187 on an MFC, if you know what I'm saying. Body count, baby. All right. Lost Maples State Natural Area.